Thank you for enrolling in my beginner's piano course. My name is Mantius Cazaubon. I am a full-time musician. I am a songwriter, composer, and award-winning artist. I've been playing the piano for over 20 years. I'm the author of 14 piano and music theory books, including several Amazon bestsellers. I'm the creator of the high-traffic piano lessons website, pianokeyboardguide.com. Come with me on an amazing journey where we learn all about the notes and keys of the piano. This is the perfect first course and introduction to piano music. You will learn to play the piano from scratch. I created this course for the absolute beginner who wants to thoroughly understand the notes on the piano keyboard and music staff, as well as a few basic scales and chords. This course takes you from the very beginning. If you are new to the instrument, this is the perfect course for you. Many piano courses are too advanced for beginners. They delve into advanced chords and scales that leave you confused. They make things too complicated. Someone who is just starting out cannot move so fast. Absolute beginners need to spend time on the basics first of all, before they can move on. This course corrects that mistake. It lays the foundation you need and keeps everything simple and easy. By the time you are through with the various lessons, you will have understood the notes of the piano keyboard and music staff. You will know how to read notes. You will know basic scales and chords. You will have an excellent foundation to build upon and will be well on your way. Simply move from one lesson to the next, and the entire piano keyboard and its notes will be clear to you. Many people want to play simple melodies to their favorite songs, but want to understand what the black and white keys are all about. They want to be able to read easy notes on a staff. This course provides the solution. If you're searching for a clear understanding of piano notes and keys, and want to top it up with some basic scales and chords, you enrolled in the right course. Let's do this. The white keys, 2 and 3 black keys pattern. If you understand the layout of keys on a piano, it doesn't matter how many keys your keyboard has. It's easy to know the names of all the keys. I will explain it to you. We will start with the white keys, and by the end of this lesson, you will see how easy it is to label your piano or keyboard. Let's start by talking about the musical alphabet. The musical alphabet is based on the first 7 letters of the alphabet. These letters are obviously A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So you only need to remember 7 letters. After G, you go back to A, because there is no H in music. So where is A on your piano keyboard? Where is B? What key is C? What key is D? To help you understand how to label the keys of the piano, I want you to take a good look at your piano keyboard or this unlabeled diagram. You will realize that the keys are black and white. But if you look more closely, you will notice a pattern with the black keys. The black keys are in groups of 2 and 3. It's a set of 2 black keys, followed by a set of 3 black keys, followed by a set of 2 black keys, then 3 black keys, and it just keeps repeating over and over. So really, the keys of a piano or keyboard are not confusing at all. It's really 2 plus 3 black keys, giving you a total of 5 black keys, and 7 white keys repeating over and over. This is a total of 12 keys. Stay with me, and you will learn about the black keys later. We are focusing on the white keys right now. I will teach you the names of 2 white keys, and from this, you will be able to label the entire keyboard. In fact, you will be able to label any piano or keyboard, no matter how many keys it has. The first key you will learn is C. Where is C located? C is located before a set of 2 black keys. Anywhere you see a group of 2 black keys on your keyboard, the white key that is just before it is called C. In other words, C is to the immediate left of a set of 2 black keys. So since notes move in alphabetical order on your piano keyboard, the key after C is D, then E, F, G, A, B, and you go back to C. I want you to find C on your keyboard. Play C and say its name out loud. Then play D and say its name out loud. Then do the same thing for E, F, G, A, and B. The other key we will identify is F. While C is before a set of 2 black keys, F is before a set of 3 black keys. The white key before every set of 3 black keys plays the note F. Play F and say its name. Then what comes after F? Since you know your alphabet, you know that it's none other than the note G, followed by A, B, C, D, E, and so on. Just move in alphabetical order, and when you arrive on G, go back to A. So keep in mind that it's all about a group of 2 and 3 black keys on the piano, and that C comes before a set of 2 black keys, and F comes before a set of 3 black keys. In my opinion, this is the best way to label the white keys and to understand its notes. Very soon, this picture will be stuck in your mind, and labeling the keys of your piano will be too easy for you. It's as if you will be able to see the notes on the keys. As someone who has been playing the piano for many years, when I look at the piano, I actually see the notes on every key. No kidding, it's like seeing your friends or family and knowing everyone's name without thinking. It's like seeing items and knowing what everything is called. Just be patient. The names of the notes are quite easy to memorize. Study the label diagram of the white piano keys. Play each key and say its name. Soon, it will become second nature to you. The black keys, sharps and flats. So do you know the names of the white keys without watching the diagram? Do you know where A, B, C, D, E, F, and G are on every key? Getting there? You will get there soon if you haven't. It's now time to label the black keys. We already saw that there are 5 black keys. What do we call them? I could simply tell you what they are called, but I prefer if you totally understand how they get their names. So to give you a proper understanding, I will teach you about what is known as sharps and flats. What are sharps and flats? Well, first of all, A, B, C, D, E, F, G are called natural notes. They are neither sharp nor flat. However, the black keys can be sharp and they can also be flat. Let me explain. To put it in very simple terms, on piano, sharp means to play the key to the right of a key, and flat means to play the key to the left of a key. In other words, sharp means to go right by one key, and flat means to go left by one key. Are you understanding? Sharps. You already know where C is on your keyboard. I want you to now focus on the black key that comes immediately after C. This key is called C sharp. It is called C sharp because it is to the immediate right of C. Let's try another key. You already know where D is on your piano keyboard. So play the back key that is after D. That key is called D sharp. Why is it D sharp? This is because it is to the immediate right of D. In other words, it comes just after D. You can do this to find out the names of the other black keys. As long as you know the white key that comes before a black key, you know its name. Just add the word sharp to it. So the black key after F is F sharp. The black key after G is G sharp. And the black key after A is A sharp. It's that simple. Instead of typing the word sharp every time, musicians use this symbol. So instead of C sharp, you will see this. Instead of D sharp, you will see this. Then F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp. So the names of the black keys are C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp. But wait a minute. Earlier, I told you that black keys can be either sharp or flat. So how come I only told you about sharps? I wanted to do this one step at a time. So I talked about the sharps first. But these black keys can also be called flats. Yes, each black key has two note names. Flats. Let's talk about flats. In music, flat, as we have seen, simply means to play the key that is to the left of a key on your piano. So if you see D flat, all this is telling you is that instead of playing the white key D, you should play the black key that is just before it. If you come across the note name E flat, it means to play the key that is just before the white key E. G flat is the black key that is to the immediate left of G. A flat is the black key that is to the immediate left of A. B flat comes just before the white key B. So the black keys of your piano can also be called D flat, E flat, G flat, A flat, and B flat. Instead of typing the word flat every time, a small letter B is used. So instead of typing or writing D flat, you type this. Instead of E flat, you write this, followed by G flat, A flat, and B flat. The lowercase b means flat. This takes us to the subject of enharmonic equivalents. Since the black keys have two note names, the note names are said to be enharmonic equivalents of each other. For instance, the key after C is C sharp, but that same key is also before D and is called D flat. C sharp and D flat are enharmonic equivalents. The key after F is F sharp. That key is also before G and is called G flat. F sharp and G flat are enharmonic equivalents. These two notes are represented by the same key on the piano keyboard. Other enharmonic equivalents are D sharp and E flat, G sharp and A flat, and A sharp and B flat. On piano, starting on the note C, the notes move in the order C, C sharp or D flat, D, D sharp or E flat, E, F, F sharp or G flat, G, G sharp or A flat, A sharp or B flat, B, C. Using natural notes and sharps only, the 12 keys on your piano are named C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, and B. Using natural notes and flats only, the 12 notes on your piano are named C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, G flat, G, A flat, A, B flat, and B. If you haven't seen it as yet, I want you to notice that there are no notes between E and F, and B and C. F immediately follows E, and C immediately follows B. Half steps and whole steps. Half steps or semitones. When you move from one key to the key that is next to it, you move one half step or semitone. The keys on your piano move in half steps. A half step is the shortest distance or interval in music. It is the distance from any key to the very next key, left or right, where that key is black or white. So C to C sharp is a half step. C sharp to D is a distance of a half step. B flat to B is a half step. B to C is a half step. For instance, C sharp is 1/2 step higher than C. D flat is 1/2 step lower than D. F sharp is a half step higher than F. G flat is a half step lower than G. If you go from key to key on your piano, you are moving in half steps. So back to our topic of sharps and flats for a moment. Sharp means that a note is a half step higher, while flat means that it is a half step lower. Play any key, then play the key that is next to it, and you have a half step. Try this out and say the names of the notes. Whole steps or whole tones. A half step plus a half step equals a whole step or a whole tone. So if you move 2 half steps higher or lower from a key, that is a whole step. For example, the distance between C and D is a whole step. This is because C to C sharp is a half step, and C sharp to D is a half step. So since we move 2 half steps higher, we also move 1 whole step higher. D is a whole step higher than C, and C is a whole step lower than D. Other examples of whole steps are D to E, F to G, and A to B. You can also form whole steps with the black keys as well. C sharp to D sharp is a whole step. F sharp to G sharp is a whole step, and so on. You can have fun with this. Play a key, then play a key that is 2 keys away, and this is a distance of a whole step. Piano keyboard diagrams. This is where I include diagrams of 32 key, 36 key, 37 key, 49 key, 54 key, 61 key, 76 key, and 88 key keyboards. If your specific keyboard is not a part of this list, this is not really a big deal. You will be able to label your keyboard by simply labeling the C and F keys and moving in alphabetical order. 32 key keyboard layouts. The first one starts with C, and the second one starts with F. 36 key keyboard layouts. The first one starts with C, and the second one starts with F. 37 key keyboard layouts. The first one starts with C, and the second one starts with F. 49 key keyboard layout. 54 key keyboard layout. 61 key keyboard layout. 76 key keyboard layout. 88 key keyboard layout. So how do you know what type of keyboard you have in terms of the number of keys? It should be written on your manual if you bought it online. It should be part of the description. Or you can simply count the keys. Nothing hard about this. Middle C on piano keyboard. There is a very important key or note I want you to be clear about. It's called middle C. It's important to know where this key is because as a beginner, middle C is often the starting point for many songs. For beginner piano lessons, most books make the easiest pieces start on middle C. It's also a general border for keys played with the left hand and those played with the right hand. Keys to the left of middle C are usually played with the left hand, while those to its right are usually played with the right hand. We already know where all the C notes are located on the piano keyboard. The note C, as we've seen, is to the immediate left of each set of two black keys. On an 88-key piano, there are 8 C naturals. On a 76-key keyboard, there are 6 C naturals. On a 61-key keyboard, there are 6 C naturals. On a 49-key keyboard, there are 5 C naturals. Out of all these C notes, which one is middle C? Middle C, as the name suggests, is at the middle or center of your keyboard. It is not directly in the center, but it's the centermost C. Take a look at this diagram. It shows you where middle C is located on a 49-key, 61-key, 76-key, and 88-key keyboard. On an 88-key piano, middle C is the 24th white key from the left. On a 76-key keyboard, is the 20th white key. On a 61-key keyboard, is the 15th white key. On a 49-key keyboard, is the 15th white key. No matter how many keys your keyboard has, simply identify all the C notes, and the one that is closer to the center of the keyboard is middle C. Later on, we will learn more about middle C. We will learn where every note is located on what is known as the musical staff. These notes include middle C. It's very easy to understand. How to read notes: the staff, treble clef, and bass clef. We've looked at the notes of the piano keyboard. I trust that you understand this clearly. Let's take things one step further. Let's learn how to read notes. Let's learn how to identify notes on what is known in music notation as the grand staff. Let us talk about the staff. Music is written on a staff. Take a look at this staff. We can see that it consists of 4 spaces and 5 lines. The lines and spaces are counted from bottom to top. These lines and spaces are named after the first 7 letters of the alphabet. As you know, these letters are A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The treble clef. If all we have is 4 spaces and 5 lines, we wouldn't know what the note names were. We wouldn't know what to call these lines and spaces. How do we solve this problem? In music notation, we have what is called a treble clef. This clef is also known as the G clef because of the fact that it circles the G line on the staff. We will learn more about this G line shortly. Treble clef lines. Thanks to the treble clef, the lines of the treble staff or the lines in the treble clef are E, G, B, D, F. From bottom to top, what are the note names for the 5 lines? The answer is E, G, B, D, F. There's an easy way to remember this. You can use the phrase, "Every good boy deserves fudge." Or you can say, "Every good boy does fine." I want you to spend some time practicing and memorizing the names of the lines of the treble clef. You can get some manuscript paper or draw 5 lines similar to what is shown in the diagram to represent the staff. Then draw circles over each line and memorize its note name. It's quite easy. Do this and try to guess the correct name for the line each time. Treble clef spaces. This brings us to the spaces of the treble clef. From bottom to top, the spaces of the treble clef are named F, A, C, E. What did I say? F, F-A-C-E. And what word does it spell? Clearly, it spells the word face. Very easy to remember this one. There's no need for any phrase. I want you to draw 5 lines or use manuscript paper and draw circles in the spaces of the treble clef, as shown in the diagram. Practice and memorize the note name of each space and guess the correct name each time. You will eventually master it. The bass clef. On piano, the notes of the treble clef are usually played with the right hand. But what about the other hand? What do you play with the left hand? The bass clef tells us what to play. Here's an example of the bass clef. It's also called the F clef. Why? Because its 2 dots are placed on either side of the F line. The F line is the 4th line on the bass staff. So what are the names of the various notes for the spaces and lines of this bass clef? Bass clef lines. The lines are G, B, D, F, A. What are the notes that correspond to the lines in the bass clef? The answer is G, B, D, F, A. To remember this, you can use the phrase, "Good boys do fine always," or "Good boys deserve fudge always." Spend some time memorizing the names of the lines of the bass clef. Draw 5 lines to represent a staff and practice naming them correctly. Bass clef spaces. This takes us to the 4 spaces of the bass clef. The notes are A, C, E, G. What are the notes that correspond to the spaces in the bass clef? The answer is A, C, E, G. One easy way to remember this is with the sentences, "All cows eat grass," or "All cars eat gas." Likewise, spend some time learning the names of the spaces of the bass clef. Try to guess the correct names until you master the bass clef spaces. Ledger lines. We saw that the notes of the lines of the treble clef are E, G, B, D, F, and the notes of the spaces are F, A, C, E. We also saw that the notes of the lines of the bass clef are G, B, D, F, A, while the notes of the spaces are A, C, E, G. But what if we want to play notes that are higher or lower than these 20 notes? How do we play more notes? After all, a piano keyboard can have as many as 88 keys. To take care of this, in music notation, ledger lines are used. Ledger lines are short lines placed above and below the musical staff to accommodate notes that are lower or higher than the range of the staff. One very important ledger line you should know as a beginner is middle C. Middle C, as we've seen, is located near the middle of your piano or keyboard. For piano music, a grand staff consisting of a treble staff and bass staff is normally used. A grand staff is a treble staff and bass staff joined together by a brace. Middle C is on a ledger line in the middle of the grand staff, between the treble and bass staff. Usually, to play notes from middle C and higher on your piano, you use your right hand. To play notes that are lower than middle C, you use your left hand. In this diagram, we can see that there are many ledger lines. But there's nothing to be scared about. The notes are simply moving in alphabetical order. As you progress, it will all become quite simple. But for now, focus mainly on the lines and spaces in the treble and bass clef, as well as the note middle C. Notes on the keyboard and staff. In this diagram, you can see the notes of the treble and bass clef and how they correspond to the various keys on your piano keyboard. The notes on the treble and bass clef are simply telling you what notes to play on your keyboard. Accidentals, sharps and flats on the music staff. Wait a minute. All we learned were natural notes. We learned where the notes C, D, E, F, G, A, and B are located on the music staff. These are for the white piano keys. But how about the black ones? Without complicating things, let's talk some more about sharps and flats. Sharps and flats are called accidentals. To make any of the notes on the treble or bass staff sharp or flat, all you do is place an accidental, sharp or flat, before the note on the staff. A sharp sign before a note means play the next piano key to the right, whether that key is black or white. Sharp means to play a higher pitch, and the sharp symbol raises a note by a half step, also called a half tone or semitone. As for the flat sign, when it comes before a note, it means play the piano key to the left, where that key is black or white. Flat means to play a lower pitch, and the flat symbol lowers a note by a half step or semitone. So for example, if a flat sign comes before the note A on the staff, it means you should play A flat instead of A. If a flat sign comes before the note B on the staff, it means that you should play the note B flat and not B. If a sharp sign comes before the note C on the staff, what note should you play? The answer is C sharp. If a sharp sign comes before the note F, what note should you play? The answer is F sharp. Focus on the natural notes of the treble and bass staff. Don't be too concerned about the accidentals for now. As long as you know the natural notes, the flats and sharps will be easy. If you see a flat sign, you know that the note must be played a half step lower. If you come across a sharp sign, you know that the note must be played a half step higher. How to play scales on piano. If you know your notes, you can start playing scales on piano. We will take a look at 3 easy major scales. But first of all, I want you to know how your fingers are numbered. Piano finger numbers. Let's now learn the piano finger number system. Your fingers are numbered from 1 to 5. On both the right and left hand, your thumb is finger 1. Your index finger is finger 2. Your middle finger is finger 3. Your ring finger is finger 4. And your little or pinky finger is finger 5. It is very important to know how your fingers are numbered. Why? It's because songs normally point you towards what fingers you should use to play various keys on your piano. As you progress as a piano student, you need to know the correct fingering for scales, chords, arpeggios, and musical passages. By using the correct finger on a key, piano playing will be so much easier, and it will be comfortable for you. It will increase your speed as well and make you more flexible. You will be able to execute new techniques and master awkward positions. By getting this right from the start, you will be well on your way to becoming a good or great piano player. So now that you know your finger numbers, let's play a C major scale. A scale is basically a group of notes that follow each other based on a specific pattern. The C major scale makes use of wide keys only. It consists of the notes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Let's now play some scales. This will take some time to get used to, but with practice, you will be able to play these scales. How to play the C major scale with the right hand. Let's start with the right hand. When going up the C major scale, your thumb plays C, second finger plays D, and third finger plays E. Your thumb then passes under your third finger and plays F. Second finger plays G, third finger plays A, fourth finger plays B, and fifth finger plays C. When going down the scale, the same fingers are used. Fifth finger plays C, fourth finger plays B, third finger plays A, and second finger plays G. Then you continue with your thumb, where the thumb plays F, third finger plays E, second finger plays D, and first finger plays C. When going down the scale, the third finger goes over your thumb, giving you enough fingers to finish the scale. How to play the C major scale with the left hand. How about the left hand? When going up the C major scale with the left hand, finger 5 plays C, finger 4 plays D, finger 3 plays E, finger 2 plays F, and finger 1 plays G. Finger 3 now goes over finger 1 and plays A. Then finger 2 plays B, and finger 1 plays C. When going down the scale, you simply play everything in reverse, using the same fingers for each key. This means that finger 1 plays C, finger 2 plays B, then finger 3 plays A. Finger 1 now passes under finger 3 and plays G. Then finger 2 plays F, finger 3 plays E, finger 4 plays D, and finger 5 plays C. The left hand will be more challenging than the right. Keep practicing this scale until you are very comfortable with it. The more you play it, the better you will get. Practice makes perfect. The formula for forming a major scale is WWH, WWWH. This stands for whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. We saw earlier that a half step means to go from one key to the next key, while a whole step is the distance of two keys. For example, E to F is a half step, B to C is a half step, C to C sharp is also a half step. As for whole steps, C to D is a whole step, D to E is a whole step. To form the C major scale, the formula WWH, WWWH was used. We started on the note C, then moved one whole step to D, one whole step to E, one half step to F, one whole step to G, one whole step to A, one whole step to B, and one half step to C. The notes of the C major scale, as we've seen, are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. We can use this formula to form other major scales. Let's try the F major scale. Starting on F, we move one whole step to G, a whole step to A, a half step to B flat, a whole step to C, a whole step to D, a whole step to E, and a half step to F. The notes of the F major scale are F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. There is one flat in this scale. That flat is B flat. Notice that we did not play B natural in this scale. We played B flat according to our formula. How to play the F major scale with the right hand? What is the fingering for this scale? Let's start with the right hand. When going up the F major scale, your thumb plays F, second finger plays G, third finger plays A, and fourth finger plays B flat. The thumb now passes under your fourth finger and plays C. Second finger plays D, third finger plays E, and fourth finger plays F. 4 fingers are used for the F major scale, and these are fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4. When going down the F major scale, the same fingers are used. You simply reverse the order. The fourth finger plays F, third finger plays E, second finger plays D, and first finger plays C. The fourth finger now goes over your thumb and plays B flat. Then the third finger plays A, second finger plays G, and first finger plays F. How to play the F major scale with the left hand? Place finger 5 on F. Then play G with finger 4, A with finger 3, B flat with finger 2, and C with finger 1. Finger 3 now goes over finger 1 and plays D. Then finger 2 plays E, and finger 1 plays F. To descend this scale, you simply play everything backwards. This means that finger 1 plays F, finger 2 plays E, then finger 3 plays D. Finger 1 now passes under finger 3 and plays C. Then finger 2 plays B flat, finger 3 plays A, finger 4 plays G, and finger 5 plays F. The last scale we will look at, since I want to keep things simple, is the G major scale. Starting on G, you move one whole step to A, one whole step to B, one half step to C, one whole step to D, one whole step to E, one whole step to F sharp, and one half step to G. The notes of the G major scale are G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. There is one sharp in this scale. This sharp is F sharp. Notice that there is no F natural in this scale. How to play the G major scale with the right hand? Start with the thumb, or your first finger, and play G. Then play A with the second finger. Your third finger plays B. The thumb should now pass under your third finger and play C. Then second finger plays D, third finger plays E, fourth finger plays F sharp, and fifth finger plays G. When going down the scale, the same fingers are used for the same notes, except that it all happens in reverse. The fifth finger plays G, fourth finger plays F sharp, third finger plays E, second finger plays D, and your thumb, or your first finger, plays C. The third finger now goes over your thumb to play B. Second finger plays A, and first finger plays G. How to play the G major scale with the left hand. For the left hand, you start by playing the note G with the 5th finger. Then your 4th finger plays A, 3rd finger plays B, 2nd plays C, and 1st plays D. Your 3rd finger now goes over your thumb and plays E. 2nd finger plays F sharp, and 1st finger plays G. To go down the scale, simply do everything in reverse. In other words, 1st finger plays G, 2nd finger plays F sharp, and 3rd finger plays E. The thumb now goes under your middle finger to play D. Finger 2 plays C, finger 3 plays B, finger 4 plays A, and finger 5 plays G. Every major scale for the ambitious. Just in case you're super ambitious and want more, here are all the major scales. The C major scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. G major scale. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. D major scale. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. A major scale. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. E major scale. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. B major scale. B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. F sharp major scale. F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp. C sharp major scale. C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp. G flat major scale. G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F, G flat. D flat major scale. D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, D flat. A flat major scale. A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat. E flat major scale. E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat. B flat major scale. B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. F major scale. F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. How to play basic piano chords. Finally, let's use the notes we learned to form a few basic chords on piano. We will learn how to form major chords and minor chords. What is a chord? A chord is simply a group of 3 or more notes played together to create harmony. They must sound good together. You can't just combine any 3 notes. Major chords. Let's start with major chords. How do you form a major chord? I will show you a simple formula. The formula is R plus 4HS plus 3HS. In other words, root plus 4 half steps plus 3 half steps. You can start on any note, hold that note, then add the key that is 4 keys or 4 half steps higher on your piano. plus the key that is 3 keys or 3 half steps higher. So let's form our first chord, the C major chord. To form this chord, start on the note C, move 4 half steps higher to E, and 3 half steps higher to G. C, E, G is a C major chord. Play C, E, and G together. Using your right hand, play C with finger 1, E with finger 3, and G with finger 5. There you are. Minor chords. So you already know how to play major chords and you're sounding great. Time for some minor chords. The minor chord formula is R plus 3HS plus 4HS. And that means root plus 3 half steps plus 4 half steps. What this says is that to form a minor chord, you can start with the root note of the chord, the note which gives the chord its name, play the key that is 3 half steps higher, then the key that is 4 half steps higher. For instance, to form the chord A minor, you can start on A, then play C, since that key is 3 half steps higher, then move 4 half steps higher from C and play E. A, C, E is an A minor chord. Using your right hand, play A with finger 1, C with finger 3, and E with finger 5. You can use the minor chord formula to form 12 minor chords on piano. You can start on any key and move 3 half steps higher, play a key, then move 4 half steps higher and play a key. Nothing complicated. Play the chords C major, F major, G major, and A minor. Experiment. I want you to practice some more chords. These are the notes. They follow the formulas we just looked at. The notes of the D major chord are D, F sharp, and A. With the right hand, play D with finger 1, F sharp with finger 3, and A with finger 5. The notes of the E minor chord are E, G, and B. Play E with finger 1, G with finger 3, and B with finger 5. Play the chords G major, C major, D major, and E minor. Have fun with them. F major, B flat major, C major, and D minor. The notes of the B flat major chord are B flat, D, and F. The notes of the D minor chord are D, F, and A. Play the chords F major, B flat major, C major, and D minor. Practice all of these chords and have fun with them. Major chords and minor chords are the two most used chords in music. More major chords. In case you're very ambitious and want to take things further, here are all the major chords. C major, C, E, G. C sharp major, C sharp, E sharp, G sharp. D flat major, D flat, F, A flat. D major, D, F sharp, A. E flat major, E flat, G, B flat. E major, E, G sharp, B. F major, F, A, C. F sharp major, F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. G flat major, G flat, B flat, D flat. G major, G, B, D. A flat major, A flat, C, E flat. A major, A, C sharp, E. B flat major, B flat, D, F. And B major, B, D sharp, F sharp. More minor chords. And here are all the minor chords. C minor, C, E flat, G. C sharp minor, C sharp, E, G sharp. D flat minor, D flat, F flat, A flat. D minor, D, F, A. D sharp minor, D sharp, F sharp, A sharp. E flat minor, E flat, G flat, B flat. E minor, E, G, B. F minor, F, A flat, C. F sharp minor, F sharp, A, C sharp. G minor, G, B flat, D. G sharp minor, G sharp, B, D sharp. A flat minor, A flat, C flat, E flat. A minor, A, C, E. A sharp minor, A sharp, C sharp, E sharp. B flat minor, B flat, D flat, F. B minor, B, D, F sharp.